The mystery of the head of Baphomet, a strange object worshipped by the Templars, and the fatal church accusation. In 1307, the Knights Templar were accused of idolatry as they worshipped, according to court documents, the mysterious head of Baphomet. According to the court verdict, the head of the organization, Jacques de Molay, and several other Templars were burned alive at the stake at the Accusation. One of the most popular images of Baphomet is the image described in 1897 in the book of the Frenchman Eliphas de Lévis, Dogma and Ritual of High Magic. On the pages of the work of the occultist Lévis, Baphomet is a bisexual creature with the head of a goat, hooves, and a pair of wings. It was Eliphas Lévis who was one of the first to compare the image of Baphomet with the image of the devil. Subsequently, some satanic sects took Lévis' Baphomet as a symbol of their organization. It's worth noting that Eliphas Lévis' creature was a result of combining some mythologies, but popular culture went further, in turn crossing Baphomet with similar characters such as simple devils, fauns, satyrs, and even the Minotaur. A goat's head serves as an excuse. Egyptian gods, the reason is the very combination of the animal head and the human body. In addition, it's believed that Lévis used the goat cult that existed in the Egyptian Mendes. Hindu deities, the occasion is the cross-legged posture and the position of the hands. In 2014-15, Eliphas Lévis' character made a lot of noise when the Satanic Temple organization in the United States began to collect and raised money for the erection of a statue of Baphomet. As a result, the bronze sculpture, almost 3 meters high, about 10 feet tall, was installed in Detroit, July 2015. It's almost completely identical to the image of Lévis' Baphomet. Significant differences are the absence of female breasts, a female breast, an inverted star behind, and 2 children on the sides of the figure. Weird lawsuit? Among the many accusations against the Knights Templar, the main one was the accusation of idolatry, namely the worship of the head of Baphomet. However, the testimonies of the accused and witnesses themselves concerning the simplest thing, the appearance of the mysterious head, radically different. So Guillaume de Arblay, an almsman at the royal court, claimed to have seen the head at least twice. Quote, "It seems to me that it is made of wood, silver-plated and gilded on the outside. I think it has a beard or something that looks like a white beard," end quote, de Arblay said in court documents. The knight Bartolomeo Bossier described Baphomet as the bearded head of a Templar in a cap. Hugo de Peyrot, the examiner of the order, said that the head had 4 legs, 2 in front and 2 behind. In addition, many things about the Templars from the East were presented to the court as evidence of the guilt of the Knights Templar. Among them, the keeper Guillaume Pistoet singled out a female, silver head covered with gilding, but this evidence was clearly not the head of the terrible Baphomet. However, the Inquisition did not find anything else in the house of the order. So where did Baphomet come from? Long before the trial of the Templars, the word Baphomet was mentioned in a letter from one of the knights, Riccolo Bannerman. While on a crusade, he complained to his family about the failures. Quote, "Every day we fail because God, who was previously awake, is now asleep, and Baphomet is at full strength in helping the Berbers," end quote, Riccolo reported. The name Baphomet is also found in the work of French troubadours, so a very popular singer of that time, Gavotin, wrote this poem. "They loudly called on Baphomet, and we prayed silently in our hearts to God." According to the French scholar Sylvestre de Sassé, the use of the word Baphomet in these contexts clearly indicates that it's nothing more than a distorted name of Mohammed, Baphomet, Mohammed. As you know, the Berbers were Muslim, and it was from them that the knights could hear about Mohammed. British researchers of the occult Montague Summers believed that the name Baphomet comes from the merger of Greek words baphe and metis and means baptism of wisdom. According to another theory, Sophia is the goddess of God's pride, who was revered by the Templars. God's bride, Sophia. The church interpreted the word Baphomet as a symbol of the devil after the emergence of the organization called the Church of Satan, which took the word Baphomet as its symbol. The very image of the goat's muzzle inscribed in a pentagram originated originally not called Baphomet. Most likely, Levay gave this name to the symbol. Some scholars believe the word Baphomet should not be read from left to right, but from right to left, and it's then that the true meaning of the name is revealed. Pab is notoricon, the acronym for the first letters of the following word, Templi Omnium Hominem Pactus Abbas, which corresponds to Latin, Abbot of the Temple of the Peace of all People. Who needed Baphomet? Due to the fact that the Knight Templar was one of the richest and most influential organizations of the time, many scholars agree that King Philip IV of France and the clergy simply invented Baphomet and accused the knights of worshipping this idol. Thus, the authorities and the church eliminated their competitors, perhaps taking possession of some of the knights' wealth as well. Alternatively, it's quite possible that King Philip and Pope Clement uncovered a conspiracy of a secret society of dark globalists of that time, which, acting through the Templars, reached incredible power. The trumped-up accusation is also evidenced by the confused testimonies of witnesses obtained possibly through torture and the missing material evidence in the case. After all, the head of Baphomet was never found. And this is on Soul Ask. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.